Netflix just debuted its newest animated film. It's from Sony called K-Pop Demon Hunters. And I remember I did review the trailer and I was low expectations. Very, very low expectations. I'm talking Nimona levels of expectations for me. I didn't like the humor in the trailer. I didn't like the way the characters were portrayed. And all those things are still true. But I will give it to the film. The third act is much better than what the trailer shows. And when it focuses on characters and story and leaves behind all the goofiness, it's a pretty decent story with excellent music. All the songs are excellent. I would give them all 8 out of 10 just on music alone. Super, super fun music. Very catchy, good beats, all that fun stuff. Animation is great too. The action is, it's good. And the last third, if the whole film was like the last third, it would be almost a 9 out of 10. No joke. But it does have this really, really childlike humor. Like Looney Tunes little kid style humor throughout the whole 75% of the film. And it brings it down. So short review, 7.5 out of 10. If you can get past all the silly humor, focus on the story, it isn't bad. Like the characters, they're fun. The animation is great. Music is amazing. 7.5 out of 10. But if you're watching any of my reviews, you see how long this review is. I'm going to go from beginning to end, going over everything, talking about everything I would have liked. And let's start. We'll jump right into it. And we get the explanation of the show. So, or when I say show, movie. Should have been a show. Could have done a lot more with the story. Anyways, so there's been a bunch of demon hunters since the beginning of time. And they keep a shield up that defends Earth from demons. They found out that singing also helps like capture the hearts of the people, makes people happy, and that's what helps build the shield. So there's always been 3 warriors. These ladies will help keep demons from invading the earth. So throughout all time, there's always been a group of ladies doing this. So it shows like, through the ages, all the different groups, and now we're with our group now, these demon hunter girls, and they are the next generation. They're very close to sealing forever because I guess there's like a golden version of the shield that's supposed to like lock away all the demons forever. So they're very, very close, and that's where we kind of pick up the story. Okay, I get it. I've always liked the idea of music being used for, maybe Macross. I like that. I like the idea of like a battle hymn. I like the idea of music elevating your heart and your soul to be able to do things you normally want to be able to do. So it gives you more power, more energy, brings up defenses. I like that. I like music-based magic. I think that's really, really cool. So then we get introduced to all our characters. They all have their kind of typical backstories, and everyone's little things like this always irritate me. You get your traditional 3 girls. You got your leader, you got the goofy one, and then you got the badass. That is the trio ever since trios have been trios. That's always the trio. But they always kind of spin it to where they're all kind of like badasses. I always like one can't just be the fun one. She also has to be a badass too. Little things like that. It's okay, but it's 2025. That's how they do it. But one of them actually is the daughter of a former demon hunter, which is kind of cool. They're playing a concert, and boy, does this humor, it does not do, and it's always about humor. This kind of humor always revolves around like food, like, oh, let's be gluttonously. Look at all these pictures. God, it's reminding me. Oh, I just finished the film and I felt good, but then I'm going back and looking at these screenshots. I'm kind of having to close my eyes. It is so stupid, so silly, so childlike. So they're just stuffing their faces because this is like before our big concert, you get to stuff our faces. But look how skinny they are. These girls are rail thin. So are they throwing up? Are they bulimic? Or are they just working out like mad? They never show any of the working out or anything, but for these women to be this tiny and eating like this, it's ridiculous. But I hate the food humor. So they're all like stuffing their faces, and they're on a plane, but they're supposed to be having a concert right now. They realize, they're being the people on the plane are the demons. So they're trying to like stop them. Why not just crash the plane? But this is where I'm like, it's going to be a silly movie. It's going to just be goofy and silly Looney Tunes logic, which is most of this movie. So they start fighting these demons, and they haven't eaten their ramen that they always eat. Even though they're literally stuffed themselves with tons of food, they always have to eat their pre-concert ramen. They're fighting. They're singing a song. Again, all the songs are amazing. Love the music. But it's like they're getting their ramen ready as they're fighting. Ugh, God. This humor's so stupid. They make a big entrance. They land into the stadium. They're singing a song, and they're also fighting the demons. And people think, "Oh, special effects." Okay, the special effects. Okay, got it. But all their fans are loving them. They're making their soul stronger, and it's making the little shield stronger. Okay, get it. That's how it works. They beat the demons. Get down to the demon realm, and these demons they're starving to death. So you get that whole thing like, well, do they deserve not to live at all? Like, I take the freer approach to demons. But there's this big evil like fire. That's like the big evil demon guy. Who is evil through and through. Thank God, no redemption for the big bad guy. But I guess there's this other like lesser demon, but he's better than like the dregs, but he's not as powerful as the main bad guy. He comes up with an idea. It's like, oh, we'll fight them on their own turf. So they're going to make their own like boy band. And they're going to make music, and they're going to steal souls that way. It's goofy, it's silly, but okay, I guess it fits this world. The girls are getting ready for they're going to take a break. Okay, we're going to take a break for, a couple of weeks. And the main girl, I don't even remember, I'm awful with names again, I do apologize. Roomie is the main girl. I like her braid. She reminds me of Crimson Viper. Really, really cool. I love her setup. I like all the characters' designs. She sees they're really close to creating that golden shield. Like, guys, let's drop our next album. We can seal all the demons away. And they're like, I thought we're going to take a freaking break. She's like, no. Let's get ready to go. And it's being shown like she's hiding behind the couch and Shorty has her costume on. It's goofy. The humor's so bad. But the next album's called Golden. Let's drop our next album. Right into another song. This movie is basically a bunch of music videos strung together with a little bit of story in the middle. So we get the music video for that. Good song again. Another excellent song. They go like again on the promotion tours and everything, so they didn't take a break at all. So that kind of sucks. The main girl, she's getting her costume, but we see that she has the demon marks on her body. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Maybe she's half demon, so maybe that's why she wants to make this happen so quickly, because she thinks, oh, if we seal off the demon world completely, I'll lose these marks, and then I can be free. I'm free of this curse of mine. I was thinking, okay, the themes of the movie is you shouldn't hide who you are on the inside, and hiding and lying to your friends is not a good thing. As the movie goes on, we'll see why that was a very bad thing, that she was lying and everything about all this. So they're releasing their Golden album, but she's starting to get a little bit of a hiccup in her throat from singing. So she's like, oh no. So like, oh, maybe, okay, we'll take a little bit of an extended break. We see that when she was a little girl, she was being raised by one of the former members of the Flash group. I guess the other two women died. Her mom's dead, but what happened to the other one? There's not a lot of backstory. It'd have been nice to see how this all came about. So the mom fell in love with the demon and had a kid. Well, obviously, it's like, well, if demons can love, well, that kind of throws a kink in the whole game of kill every demon no matter what. So, but they never really explore. They kind of explore it, but they don't explore how this whole situation came about. Again, I would have loved the TV series to spend more time building up to these things instead of like it just kind of rushing it at you. But the whole thing, it's very Elsa. Oh, hide, conceal, don't feel. 100% same exact storyline. But we see that, she has these demon marks, and it bothers her. She wants to hide it. She keeps it from her friends. Oh, we got to make this shield, and then once it's there, then I can tell everyone everything. She's keeping this from her friends, and then they've been in a group for a long time, at least 5 years. So she's been hiding this for a long time. She does have an anger in her, and when she kind of lets it out, it kind of gives more of that energy, that evil demon energy. This can't be good. So they're like, oh, we got to heal your voice. And then it starts the whole silly arc of just goofiness. So they're like, oh, we have to I know a guy. He can give you some medicines, and then they'll heal you, like holistic healing. I was like, just drink plenty of tea. Nice honey tea. Now that would definitely help with your throat. But she knows this guy who like has a little corner market, like backstore market. And this whole scene is worthless. Absolutely worthless. It's supposed to be funny. The doctor's like, oh, before I can heal your throat, I need to like see all of you. Like you have to be complete as a whole. He does like this big bug eye thing and like stares at her. This is not funny. I want to know about this half demon thing. I want to know about the drama, the real stuff, not this, whatever this is. This is, it brings down the whole film, this goofiness. So this whole scene, and then he gives her some medicines, teas and stuff. I'll drink these, they'll help your throat. But the bug eye, I can really see into your soul. Oh my God, it's so stupid. They get outside and they see the boy band. They're super hot, and that's okay. All the men can be hot and objectified. All the women are looking at his hot abs. Oh, they got beautiful faces, and they're eyeball effing these boys. And that's okay. Men can be objectified. It's funny, besides the main boy character, these 4 guys, all of them are just eye candy. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that so great that these throwaway boys are only meant for you to look at and lust after? See, I don't care. But the people who get so mad about women being objectified, wouldn't they be so pissed if this was 4 girls and the boys are like, oh my God, look how long her legs are. Oh, look how good her boobs are. And all they did was just stare at her boobs, and he had little melons for eyes. And could you imagine? The movie would be canceled. Everyone would be thrown out. Like everyone who made the film would be thrown in jail. They would have been thrown in 2025 social media jail. But the main guy's there, and then Roomie kind of has eyes for him because he's a handsome dude. He bumps into her, but then she goes like flying. Like, what the hell? Like, did he freaking smack the hell out of her? But he's just, of course, these are the demon boys, and they're just kind of being jerks. And they have their soda pop song. Again, another excellent song. The music's great. They sing a little soda pop song. Everyone's falling in love with them because they're handsome guys. Lusting after the boys, because that's what you do. Even these old ladies are lusting after the boys because, if we had a 60, 70-year-old men lusting after these young women, it would be fine, right? Everyone would think it was so funny and cute, wouldn't they? Ugh, I hate it. So their name is like Soja something, and they're like, oh, come see our new show tonight. And so they go on this like talk show, and the girl's like, okay, we need to stop these guys. We need to kill them. They're demons, because she kind of sees their little marks kind of shimmer. I'm assuming only the demon hunters or people that are spiritually in tuned can see these marks. So they're like, we got to kill these guys. We're going to kill them after the show. We're going to kill these guys. The girls have to get ready to fight the boys. So they that's when we get that scene from the trailer where they're all like being really, really goofy and weird. Like, and then screaming and yelling and acting like idiots. It's not funny. So they go on a TV show like, who can chug the most hot sauce? Oh, God. It's so stupid. So they're like hiding, then getting ready to kill the boys. The main guy, he notices, and he's like, oh, I want to introduce, another secret guest, the Huntrix girls. And then kind of like cuts them off at the knees because they got to, perform for the fans and like pretend that there's no demons. So like, they go there and they keep thanking each other. No, like Asian people bow to each other. Oh, it would be funny if they kept bowing deeper and deeper. I did I tell you I didn't smile or laugh once in this whole entire film? So they run off. They give chase. They end up in a men's bathhouse. Then we get another fight scene. Again, all the action is fine. It's perfectly fine. They're fighting all the demons. Main girl chases main boy. But he notices she has the demon marks. He covers them up. He hides it for her so her friends don't find out. I'm like, oh, okay. He's helping her. Like, is he setting her up? But then they go back in there, kill all the monsters in the bathhouse. But the bad guys were able to get some souls. And it never specifically says that these people die. You do see later on in the film with like, oh, there's been some kidnappings or disappearances in the city. Are these people dying? When the demons like suck their souls out, are they dying? In the chat comments, let me know if you think these people literally die and they're just gone forever. because they say kidnappings and disappearances, so obviously they're not finding bodies. So are they being consumed completely? It's just like they don't ever like. I thought, oh, at the end of the movie, they free all the souls and everyone comes back. They don't ever allude to that ever happening. But we see that these boys they're climbing the charts. They're getting popular. But girls, we're still good. And their manager, he's the stereotypical manager that's in every single one of these kinds of things. Think Hi Puffy Yumi, very similar. So they're like, oh, we need to write a song, like a diss track, and it's going to be like, we're going to get them. And when I first heard that, I'm like, these girls aren't about diss tracks. That's not their style. I'm like, that's not going to work. Like they're more about bringing the light out of people, not like condemning people. But that they're going to try that. They're going to write this diss track, and that's when you get the yelling and screaming and making funny faces. And Roomie goes to her room. And then she sees like this little cat demon guy and this little crow guy. Obviously they're the bad guys, but he like leaves her a little invitation like, hey, come meet me. I need to talk to you. And it's from the main demon guy. I'm like, what the heck? Curiosity takes control. She goes down there, tries to talk to her, but she's trying to kill him, because he's a demon. But he kind of gives his backstory. He became a demon because 400 years ago, feudal times of, Korea, his family's starving to death. He can play this little guitar thing, and he tries to play it. It's not good enough. He's not getting any money. The demon talks to him, hey, I can make you really good. I can make you like a really powerful, like good with your music, and then you'll have the good life. You just have to like listen to me. Does it, saves his family, but in turn he sells his soul. And he's like, hey, I noticed you have these demon marks, so like he wants to know her story. Like, how'd you get your demon marks? Oh, you don't know anything about me. Get out of here. She tries to kill him. He just disappears like, hey, when you're ready to talk about it, just talk to me. So I'm like, oh, I never sensed it's deception, but I think there was sincerity in his deception at this point. I'm like, okay, he's not that good of the hide. He's like, oh, I'll learn her secret, then use it against her. Girls are trying to write their diss track. They're lusting over the boys again because, it's okay to be lustful. But these demon boys are getting popularity. They're starting to get not as good as them, but enough to be on TV shows and stuff like that. So they're like, oh, we have to get the fans on our side. We can't lose our fans. So they do a signing. Everyone gets up there. All these people have been waiting for days, and the people at the front of the line are the boy band. And of course, they're using this to kind of throw it in their faces, and like, oh, we'll do a dual signing. So they split the groups, and like, we're gonna lose half the fans. Roomie's like, oh, let's sit together. So we're all signing together. So the groups stay together. They start signing off and everything, but you kind of see they're whispering to each other, like, you don't even trust your own teammates. How can you hide this? Kind of get under her skin a little bit, but there's a little bit of understanding here. Like they kind of get each other a little bit. And this part's really, really sweet. A little kid walks up and hands him a drawing. Oh, I made this for you. And it's like, oh, you light up my soul. It's a very, very cute drawing. And the room is like, don't listen to the demon voices in your mind. Listen to that little boy. Like, look at this. They love your music, and this is how you make them feel. You can be good. Like, you don't have to listen to the voices in your head. You can listen to the fans. They love you. Super nice, super cute. I like it. They get back. They want to write their diss track, and they're coming up with new lyrics, and all of them, it's very mean-spirited, which I don't like. It's not their style, and I'm glad that Roomie doesn't feel good about it, because that's not how they should go about this. She kind of makes friends with that little demon cat and the little bird. They're like buddies now, because he keeps bringing like invites, saying, oh, come meet me here, come meet me there. Again, I forget the other character's names, the redhead. She comes in, she tries to talk to Roomie about like, what's going on, It feels like you're hiding something from us, and obviously she is. She's hiding the fact that she's half demon. She's hiding the fact that she's talking to that dude. And she's literally hiding the cat from her as she's telling her she's not hiding anything. That gag is unnecessary. You could have just had this moment between two team members where one's lying to the other, and it's about trust, and she's kind of throwing that trust away, but she's doing it because she thinks this is what's best. But you have the silly cat moment. He undercuts it. Ugh, stupid. She goes and meets him again. She sends him a message, hey, come meet me here. Then this is when the comedy starts to drop off. Thank God we just have the drama and the characters start talking more again. It's like, hey, this demon marks, I was born with them. And once we'd seen this golden hymn and we sealed the demon world, stay on this side, and then you'll be saved, because the demon influence will go away, and then you just stay on this side and you'll be fine. Help me win. Basically, just throw because they're going to have that battle of the bands thing. Just throw the battle, and then we win. People love us. We'll set up the golden shield. Boom. Everyone is saved. He's like, I don't know if I can trust you. Are we anything more than we are? This is what we deserve. We've done all these bad things. But if we were hiding things and it's, part of us, we're nothing more. He's very down on himself, because that's when the devil, the demons speak to you. That's what they want you to think you're worthless. They're getting ready for their next, they're practicing, they're singing, they're doing their thing, but she just doesn't like these diss lyrics. She doesn't make her feel confident. She doesn't like it, which is good. I knew trying to be mean and spiteful and hatred wasn't going to work. You can't beat demons with pure hatred. Not in this type of scenario. More demons are attacking. They end up in another battle on a train, but she's feeling less confident, because she wants to know, well, if this one guy is a demon and he obviously has feelings and he's not just like a heartless monster, maybe it's true of other demons. So the other team members like, are you really into this? What's going on? You've been so different. And they kind of have to take the battle. Like, she's fighting, but she's kind of like not being as good as she normally is. She's like, what's going on? What are you doing? It's the diss track. And they're kind of fighting. They're not in harmony. They kind of have a little bit of a big disagreement. And she's like, talking to it's not about your insecurities, and kind of throws it in her face. You shouldn't have said that, because it's not, you're lying to your friends. Obviously, she's getting testy because you're lying and you're hiding things and you're not being truthful. So she's like, whatever, let's get through this thing. We can win. We can get out of this, and then we can be done with all this. So they're losing cohesion as a group. Again, no funny jokes. Wasn't that great that they were able to have this drama moment, and they're not like making goofy faces and like, oh, giant anime face. Just have the characters and the drama. That's what it makes it good. She meets up with the demon guy again, and they kind of have a really good moment. From here on out, it's all drama and great. It's no stupid humor. Another great song singing about like hiding who you are and your scars, and how you need to stand out in the light and the sun, and then being free. Very good song. I love it. It's a duet. Sounds great. Amazing. 10 out of 10 song. It's great. You think they're going to kiss, but they don't. Very, very good. They actually honestly do care about each other. And she's like, just let us win. If you let us win, I can make this happen. So he kind of trusts her, and she kind of leaves him like, oh, this is going to work. This is the plan. Everything's going to be fine. He gets pulled to the demon realm. The big demon guy's like, oh, you think you could be free of me? She doesn't know the truth about you. Once she knows, and she'll hate your guts just like how you hate yourself. I can turn these voices up. What really happened was he abandoned his family. So his mom and his little sister weren't allowed to go in the palace. So when he told her that, he lied. He got to go to the palace and feed and eat and be a big guy and be the music player for the emperor, and just let his mother and his sister die. Oh, that's bad, my dude. He's like, I can turn these voices up, I can turn them down. So I was like, ugh, ouchies. That's tough, my dude. That is bad. I don't know. Guys, is there forgiveness for that? Letting your mom and little sister starve to death? Oh, that is so bad. These girls live in Avengers Tower for some reason. It's kind of ridiculous. They literally live in the freaking Avengers Stark Tower. They end up kind of having like, hey, I know I haven't been, very good lately. And, they all agree with how the diss track maybe isn't the best thing to do. It isn't really our style. You were right. And they all kind of have a big, forgive each other. Let's get ready for the final contest. We can do this. So they're going to sing their golden song, which is the one that they debuted. Nice. They're going to go do that. It's working. It's working pretty good. There's a part where it's a solo for Roomie. She starts doing a solo. The demons kidnap their little manager guy. So the other two go running after her. They only have like 10, 20 seconds. Got to get back to the stage. Boom. They tricked them. There was just all the three demons to pull the other girls away. Lights go out. Then the diss track starts up. And she's like, oh, I guess we're doing the diss track. Starts singing the diss track. The other two girls back on stage, but they're the demons. And the whole song about you being evil and you can't hide from us, they turn the song against her, saying, oh, now we know the evil inside you. You can never be good. This demon in you is what makes you bad, and no good demons. Like it's a very mean-spirited song, but she feels like it's her actual friends singing this to her and not the demons. They start like tearing off her jacket and everything, and you can see the marks, the demon marks. I don't think humans can see the marks. I don't think they can. But her friends, after that, she runs off stage. So it looks like they had a big group breakup. They run off stage, and she's like, what happened? What, you guys were on stage. What are you doing back here? And then the friends see like her demon marks, and they pull out their weapons like, what the F, you're a demon? Like, you never told us this? It's bad. I wish you wouldn't have found out this way, but it was that whole, I swore I thought you'd never find out. Bad. It's tough to try to explain this. You have to understand, your friends see this demon marks on you. You have been led to believe that all demons are evil and you must kill all demons no matter what. Now you're like crying and you're their friend, but they see the demon marks, so they don't even know what to think. They pull out their weapons. They're like, what the hell? Like, we're going to have to kill you, I guess. She sees the main group leader, bad guy. And he's like, oh, I was lying to you. I just used you. But she's like, no, I know I felt something in you. Those weren't lies. You made a mistake. You were trying to save your family. And he's like, no, I did that for myself. I let my mother and little sister die and starve to death. I chose me. So this pain, this hatred, all this, I deserve it. And just like you and me, we're both demons. Everything that's bad that's ever happened to us, we deserve it. Oh, that's tough. That's bad. So she feels like crap. The group feels like crap. Like, what was the whole point of this? Nothing even matters. Everyone just lies to each other. What kind of family is this? The boy band wins all the awards, and like, oh, we're so sad that Huntrix broke up. We're gonna sing a concert for everyone to help everyone feel better. But this is like their final plan to like eat everybody. Come to the big stadium that's on this hill. Even the other girls feel all the same self-doubt. The demon, I say the devil, but this big demon guy, he's whispering in their ears, you don't have a family. You're too much and too little at the same time, which is, oh, that's tough. That is tough to say that to someone, because saying that you are so much to handle because you're so weird and goofy and strange, and yet you're too little as well. You're too much and too little. That is heavy stuff. Roomie goes back to the leader, the old former leader that raised her, and she's like, she's all covered in her demon marks, and she just gives her the sword saying, you should have killed me when I was a baby. Like, oh, that's so bad. Then she like says, no, I couldn't have done that. But then she's still very, she's shitty with her. Very, very shitty with her. Oh, what you were, and we could fix what you are, and still very dismissive. Like, you might as well kill me, right? She's so wrong. They like kind of make her feel like she's a monster. It's awful. It's terrible the way she treated her. Then she's like, if this is saving everyone is to be like you and like make me feel like I'm a worthless piece of crap, saying only half of me is good, awful. She's like, I'm glad it's going away. I'm like, oh, she went full demon mode. She's going to go full bad guy. Get to the boys. They're going to sing their song again. Another excellent song. Great song. They're hypnotizing everyone. They're going to suck all their souls out. Roomie comes out. I do like her half demon look where she has like the one kind of bright eye. Super cool. I think, again, I love the visuals of this. All the characters look great. She's singing a song, but she's destroyed the shield so they can make a new one. Because that shield was based off of hiding and lying. And this one's going to be based off being truthful with yourself, which is the way it should have been. Singing the song. It starts to, make everyone feel better. Starts to make everyone wake up from their hypnotism, and then the group gets back together. They're fighting the demons because the big demon guys are like, oh, you can't defeat me. But they're kicking everyone's butt because now they're singing with truth in their hearts and with true belief in each other. Love it. It's great. I love that message. Notice how there hasn't been anything silly and dumb, like stupid jokes. God, this is the whole movie should have been like this. They're fighting and everything. Big demon guy's like, you can't stop me. Shoots a big giant like demon blast. She's blocking it. But then main bad guy gets in the way of it, and he's like absorbing it. And he's like, thank you, for showing me that, I can get my soul back, and I give my soul to you. Like, he dies. sometimes that's how you earn your redemption. You do it by dying. And letting your mom and little sister starve to death, that the self-sacrifice was pretty much the only way you could atone for that. But it's enough to give them all energy. They sing their big song. They basically become like angels, like floating in the sky, and they beat the main bad guy, or at least break him back. They didn't make the golden shield. They made the blue shield, so demons still can pop up here and there, but they're not going to be able to flood the earth. So super cool, great song. The self-sacrifice, love it. This is a lot of characters in recent animation should have had a moment like this. Catra from She-Ra should have had a moment like this, where I love you. If things were different, we could have been in love and been together, but I have to stop this big evil. I was a big part of making this evil come around, and this is the only way I can help you. I need to stop this. Bam. That's how you get that redemption. You're redeemed, but you're dead. Your redemption is through your death. It's good. They win. They finally go on their little, go in the bathhouse. She lets her, demon parts show. And again, I assume only they can see this. The people can't. And they're like, oh, we're going to go on a big, big break. It's going to be so much fun. They see some of their fans and they're like, you know what? Maybe we're done with the break. We need to be there for the fans. So they go and sign autographs. Super fun. End of the movie. We get these anime little cards during the thing. Super cool. The way that I like this style. Looks really, really cute. And they also showed the actual singers who sang the songs in the studio. Super fun. I like when they do stuff like that. And that's the end of the movie. Pretty good. My rating scale goes 5 is average, 7 is good, 8 is great, 9 is excellent, 10 is perfection. So a 7.5 without the silly comedy or less of it, it would have been an 8. It would have been great. But that comedy in the first 2/3 of the film is so stupid and so childlike and just Looney Tunes silliness brought it down half a point. It really, really, it didn't add anything to the film. Like that whole doctor scene. Oh my God, big bug eyes. Well, how's that funny? It's not funny. So, good. A good movie. If you like cool action, you like K-pop music, I suggest you watch this film. It's fun. All the girls are pretty. All the boys are handsome. There's no LGBTQ mafia, under storyline. None of the girls are gay. There isn't some secret trans message. It's just a regular movie, which is, I honestly thought, okay, which one of these girls is going to be the rainbow person? But nope, none of that. They all like the boys. They all lusted after the boys. And yeah, super fun. Music's excellent. When it took itself seriously, it was good. When it took itself silly, it was stupid. And I do I want a sequel? Not a movie. I thought they left out a lot. The mom fell in love with the demon. How did that happen? How did the group take it? Did they have a mentor? Do they just become these master fighter people and they don't train? What was did they learn to use their weapons? How do they summon their weapons? Where did this come from? They don't explain any of that. I think a TV series would help. Just to do a little prequel series. That'd be nice. And sequel? Maybe. But that dude needs to stay dead. He can't come back. His sacrifice must be permanent. I don't want his sacrifice to just, he gets to come back. Nope. Yeah, he may have loved her or whatever, but he loves her, continually loves her by being that sacrifice that saved the earth. That's how that works. But pleasantly surprised. I was expecting much, much worse. But check it out. 7.5. It just came out. And I hope we get to have more balanced animations where it's just a story about characters, no political or ideological message. It's about being truthful with your family, being truthful with your friends, how being yourself is the right thing to be, even if you think it's scary. But if your friends and family love you and they're your real family, they'll understand, which they end up understanding in the end. So good message. Definitely check it out. Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching the video. Remember, liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting on the video really helps out a lot. It gets the video spread around more people get to see the videos, and we get to make more videos for you guys. So thank you, and we appreciate every single one of you guys.